man was pinned down on the bed by a female classmate who entered the dormitory late at night. Next thing you know, his childhood sweetheart swoops in to see. This man was originally a powerful Varvatos, became a feared demon lord. He, in order to annihilate the gods, the human beings from the gods and false gods under the domination of the successful unification of the world. Once known as the strongest demon king in history, Varvatos was reincarnated as villager Ard Meteor because he was too strong and lonely and yearned for an ordinary life. 8 years after being reincarnated, Ard has no friends and does not know how to communicate with others. Ard asked the elder in his life about how to at least make friends in the world. He didn't have many friends, and it bothered him, so he wanted to ask for Ard advice. The elder friend's secret to Ard. Ard listened and felt he could. So Ard looked at several girls coming toward him, and Ard immediately began his performance. Not surprisingly, he scared them away. Making friends failed. Ard can only hide a person in the suburbs and quietly heal their young heart. Just then a girl's roar was heard in the distance. Ard uses magic to find the maiden's location. Ard, close to a look, turned out to be a silver-haired cute sister, is being chased by a Bayard wolf. The wolf on the other side rushed towards them quickly, and the silver-haired girl asked who Ard was and where he came from. The silver-haired girl advised Ard to run quickly, but Ard blocked in front of the girl. In the face of the roar of the evil wolf, he raised his hand and sent the evil wolf directly to its ancestors. Oh no, now Ard is making me look good. When the silver-haired girl opened her eyes, the evil wolf Ard turned into air. Ard, the first good friend of elven clan Irina, with a heroic way of saving beauty. For the rest of her life, elven Irina lived with Ard. The Magic Academy specifically recruited Yade and Yelena to study at the school. However, on the first day of the entrance exam, Yade scored 0 points. Fortunately, the principal stepped in to help him out of the situation. It turned out that Yade's answers were so excellent that the graders felt ashamed to compare themselves to him. The principal also praised the two in front of all the new students. They are indeed the children of the great mage couple, Jack and Kara. Yade felt very helpless about having such a background from his parents. He originally wanted to be an ordinary passerby after being reincarnated. Now, he has inadvertently become a target of attention again. At this time, there's a cute girl with pink hair being bullied in one corner of the classroom. Arrogant men say that the pink girls are far less powerful than the Spencers, so he can bully her all he wants. Irina immediately tried to stop the behavior. Yade, who couldn't stand it any longer, was just about to take action and teach this arrogant man a lesson. This arrogant man wants to provoke Yade to a duel. Yade directly performed a tornado magic. This arrogant man directly fainted stark naked in front of everyone. When he woke up again, Yade demanded that he apologize to Jinnie before letting him go. On this day, the class held a practical combat class, when everyone was pulling people to form teams with each other, while the lonely Jinnie on the side was ignored by no one. The lovely Irina, seeing this, took the initiative to invite her to join them. Yade looked at Irina's kindness. He hoped that he could meet someone like her, a little son, earlier. After a simple communication and acquaintance among the three, they entered the team learning of today's course. They need to subdue the B+ level monster in the 3rd layer of the Labyrinth Seeker realm. They were facing several monsters in front of them. The weak Jinnie was scared and fell to the ground. However, Yade dealt with the Minotaurs easily while teaching Jinnie magic. Jinnie, who was self-abased, doubted whether she could learn magic. She remembered the days when she was bullied before. Seeing this, Yade felt pity and proposed to teach Jinnie magic. With Yade's encouragement, Jinnie finally overcame her cowardice. Soon, the Minotaurs were defeated by Yade, and the final blow was left to Jinnie, who instantly regained her confidence. Suddenly, a voice came. It turned out to be Oliver, one of the 4 apostles of Yade's previous life. They used to be good friends, until Yade became the Devil King. Their relationship gradually turned into a superior subordinate one. She pointed out the power of the magic used by Yade and suspected his identity. He hurriedly introduced himself to dispel Oliver's suspicion. Oliver did not delve into the matter for the time being and left. At night, in response to Irina's request to rest together, Yade, of course, agreed decisively. Irina felt safe sleeping beside Yade. However, Yade couldn't sleep. Yade gently looked at Irina's cute appearance while talking in her sleep. He remembered that if everyone knew his identity, would they look at him with that kind of eyes again? He really liked his current life. Yade didn't know that Oliver outside the house was trying to expose his disguised life at this time. The next day, under the organization of the college, Yade and others watched a movie about the Devil King. After that, the confident Jinnie came to invite him on a date after school. Yade didn't know how to refuse. Looking at Jinnie's expectant expression, Yade didn't want to destroy the confidence Jinnie had just built up. He had no choice but to agree. Irina, full of jealousy, also wanted to join this date. She didn't expect Jinnie to have no objection. The reason Jinnie had no objection was that she wanted to help Yade have more girlfriends. As soon as she said this, it made Irina even angrier. After school, the three met on the agreed street. The two girls in casual clothes surrounded Yade and fed him. When they passed through a small street, Yade unexpectedly heard that a group of people in the depth of the alley were conspiring to assassinate the current queen. Irina wanted to step forward to stop them, but Yade stopped Irina. He was worried that his peaceful life would be interrupted. After that, Yade and the three unanimously decided to follow this group of black-clothed people to find out. As a result, they were discovered by the black-clothed people. Apparently, these people had planned this long ago and were deliberately waiting here. The masked man said a bunch of threatening words. The next second, the masked man immediately launched a formation to attack Yade by surprise. Unfortunately, in the face of absolute strength, these tricks of the black-clothed organization had no effect on Yade at all. Yade raised his hand casually and easily destroyed the formation here, which shocked all the black-clothed people present. Then he snapped his fingers like Thanos for $9.90 and knocked down all the black-clothed people present, leaving only the masked man alive. Suddenly, the masked man transformed himself. He turned into a demon with horns on his head. With this posture, I originally thought he would fight Yade to the end. But unexpectedly, he ran away so decisively. Yade immediately activated the flying magic and chased after him. Soon, the battlefield shifted above the street. The demon monster grabbed a primary school student who was watching the show beside him in the next second. He threatened Yade with this. The crowd then reacted and fled in all directions. In order not to cause panic, Yade immediately used the name of his father, the Grand Mage, to reassure the fleeing people. Just when Yade was giving a generous speech, he used magic to steal the little girl from the demon's hand. The demon just wanted to threaten him with the hostage, but found that the huge hostage in his hand was gone. The demon in front of him turned and fled immediately. Facing the fleeing enemy, Yade just slightly opened his palm. He launched a beam of light waves similar to that of Tiga and completely eliminated the fleeing demon. Because of this act of justice, Yade and the three were summoned by the queen. Everyone didn't expect that the beautiful and charming Queen Her Majesty was actually a good partner of Irina. This surprised Yade a little. As a result, the queen said she wanted to reward Yade, and this reward stunned everyone. At this time, a 60-year-old minister said, "I object to this marriage." At this time, Yade directly asked for a subsidy for the school funds. When Her Majesty the Queen heard Yade's request and thought he was a person of noble character, she agreed to Yade's request without hesitation. At the same time, she also raised Yade's title by 5 levels as soon as this was said, it caused an uproar in the palace. However, Her Majesty the Queen had one requirement. Yade and the three must serve as her direct guards. The next day, the college ushered in the annual magic duel competition. Yade was surrounded by a group of beautiful girls, and some girls invited him on a date. The angry Irina stared at Yade surrounded by girls. Yade lost his balance and fell to the ground. Irina reached out her hand. She angrily helped Yade up and left. Yade stared blankly at her leaving back. Yade kept thinking about Irina's anger. At this time, Jinnie suddenly came to Yade's bedroom. She said she wanted to be Yade's first woman. He was immobilized by Jinnie. Yade suspected that she was controlled by the instinct of the succubus. At this moment, Irina suddenly barged in. Tell you a secret. The above content from this free to see the comics of this website. To share the comics interested in friends can go here to see. Click a subscription can receive timely update notice. Thank you.